Welcome back to Midnight Suns. Time for another book club meeting with Blade. Let's go check it out. Yeah, let's do it.
You there?
I'll walk you.
I like this book, but I can't explain why. Maybe I'll figure it out as we discuss it.
I should not be this nervous about what you all thought of the book. Even the best translations from Kree lose subtext.
Everyone's in a mood to mingle. Go ahead. We can start whenever. I'm good if you are.
I am ready.
Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first I spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Kree farming implements.
I don't know what you lost
I
me.
could not figure any of it out. I thought a post-hole digger was a new kind of demon.
At first I thought it was for digging graves at closed casket funerals, but the lyrics helped me keep with it. Once I caught on, I kept reading and didn't rely on the glossary. I picked everything up from context. That's when I realized none of this was about farming. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Kree technique. It helps you remember texts that would otherwise be considered... There's no Kree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all that's packaging. Let's get into the book itself. Hunter, did you figure out what the bloom and the harvest represent?
Bloom and the harvest. Sounds offense
The
to me.
bloom is poorly defended territory behind enemy lines. The harvest is when you strike that territory and then fade away.
That's an important aspect, but it's more than just an attack strategy. It's about what comes after. At the time of the book's writing, the Kree cared most about integrating captured territory while still expanding their empire. Conquered worlds came with people. Rather than treat them as prisoners, the Kree provided them with most benefits enjoyed by Kree citizens. This period is known as the Cultivation.
So the bloom was when they gained full citizenship under their conquerors.
No, it's when the world requested it. As long as they could feed themselves with Kree farming techniques and defend their world with Kree defenses, the request was granted with few exceptions.
So what's the harvest?
As part of the service required by the Empire, many of these new citizens began the cultivation of freshly conquered worlds.
So they were living examples. Show the newly conquered what they could achieve if they went along with the Empire.
That's also how vampires work.
Carol, I think I pieced together the Kree strategy.
Do tell.
It's all tied to agriculture. Every soldier knows you can't fight if you can't eat, but they applied this to their expansion. Till the field, sow the seed, pull the weed, reap the crop. It means the Kree wouldn't advance until the territory they took was secure and productive.
If your enemy knows how you will act, they can prepare.
Certainly, for other spacefaring empires. But most worlds had no idea the Kree existed until the invasion was underway. But the Kree expansion had momentum. They could afford to push harder because their whole weight was behind the advance. Unless a world could push just as hard, it would eventually fall under Kree control. Carol, How was that?
Close enough to impress me. The strategy in Volume 32 wasn't perfect, but it worked out for the Kree far more often than it failed.
What happened when it failed?
That's covered in Volume 33.
And that's Book Club. Steve, you're up next. What's your book?
The Mantle of Authority by General Chester Phillips.
Is this the one you keep saying I should read?
The very same. Now you have to. It's Book Club. I hope you enjoy the book I chose.
Why do you say that?
It's about people who weren't around until after your death. But I'm sure you'll figure out the context.
So, why choose this book?
Volume 30 was way too spicy for this crowd.
Go on.
I'm kidding. It's relevant to what we're facing today. Hydra, the Lilin, your mom, they seem to have the upper hand all over the world.
Sure, but I want to hear more about that spicy book.
I guarantee you don't. Ancient Kree takes on population husbandry are, let's call it, mechanically quaint.
Right, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how spicy?
-5. Ration paste bland, apartment wall vanilla, hotel art banal, even the diagrams are boring.
How so?
It's all geometric shapes. Until I realized they were representational, I was extremely confused about Kree biology. Let's just say that I can never look at an octagon the way I used to.
Alright, well.
Okay, just between us. Carol's book was extremely weird, right?
I should read the first 31 volumes, for context.
You should not, nor should you read the one after this.
How many more are there?
At least 400. According to Carol, this was one of the good ones.
You should be honest with Carol.
I'm always honest with Carol. But if I tell her it was a weird book, I'll sound like I don't know much about her adopted culture.
And how is that bad? You do not know, so this is the perfect opportunity to ask.
Good point. All right, I'll do it. Thanks, Hunter.
Good luck.
You headed out?
Yes, I am done.
Later, then.
Alright, on redraw, recover 39 health. On KO, gain 39 block. If you have binary knockback. Gain 2 resist. Let's stick with the block for now.
Carol, I had some more thoughts on the book.
You do? You must have really liked it.
Actually, I didn't connect with it at all. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. One thing you and I have in common, Hunter, we both know death ain't a career ender. I mean, you've straight up resurrected.
You didn't like it.
It's more that I didn't have the context. But you do, and you clearly like the book, so...
So...
I wanted to see it through your eyes. If you don't mind, I'd like that context.
I don't mind.
Okay, then.
Most of my time at Central is hurry up and wait. Stop by when I'm waiting. We'll talk.
I will.
Aw, you two are so cute.
Good.
Alright, let's read this. Alright, Order in Orbit, the Harvest and the Bloom. Excerpt. The field is vast. Oh, I wonder if this was here for the other books, too. Wide open with possibility, fraught with responsibility, overwhelming with fragility, golden to a few. Without labor, outcome is chance. Labor, outcome is assured. Labor is essential to outcome. Without the tilling, the crops will not grow. Without the force of will, the wilds will overtake the field. Chaos overtakes the order. The order must be imposed for the crops to take root. There is no question. It must be done. There is an orbit to labor. It proceeds in one direction and must not be reversed, as that is against the nature of things. The orbit is invisible, and all orbits are. The orbit is also plain to see, as all orbits are. Follow the orbit. The path of the orbit proceeds this way. Till the field, sows the seed, pull the weed, reap the crop. This is the orbit of the bloom. The wall and the tower, the passing of days. Excerpt. The walls contain, but do not constrain. The walls define, but are not definitive. Walls can be refined. Do not forget. Atop the wall rests the tower. The tower overlooks the harvest. It must always be seen. The tower also defines the orbit. The tower looks backward and forward, toward the bloom and toward the harvest. It is empty and it is full. Both have value, though the value changes as the orbit proceeds. A tower may grow as stale as a crop. Best to renew it. An empty tower may falter if left too long. A full tower may rot if left stagnant. Always mark the days. The days chart the path of the orbit. They may not be rushed. They proceed without permission. To lose the days risks losing the orbit. And without the orbit, labor is nothing. As all proceeds, all will succeed. We're going to have to check that corner, the next book club.
Hunter, hello.
Alright, I'm not going to read all of these out loud. Just want to make sure I'm grabbing everything for the arcane points. Okay, is it nighttime? Yeah, it looks like it's nighttime. So we can just go straight to bed. Magic, you don't have anything for me giving Tony a gift?
It's nice of Hyder to provide.
I already gave him a gift. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Oh, we got ourselves a Lilith.
Here to gloat, Mother?
Quite the opposite. I was concerned. I could not sense you after.
Your pet monster nearly destroyed me?
An unintended and unforeseen consequence of your continued assault against me. The mystical energies within our blood do not always mix well with off-worlders. But neither do the wards of your pretentious sorcerer. The venom creature is a calculated but necessary risk.
Alien monstrosities? Wanda's unchecked powers coupled with Banner's unhinged mind? Whatever you are planning, Mother, I fear it may be beyond even your control.
Your concern touches me, but I would risk the heavens themselves if it meant saving you.
I do not need saving.
Oh, but you do. And that crack in your collar is the first step. Every revolution of self starts with the tiniest of rifts, an ever so slight splinter in the glass, a hanging thread begging to be pulled until it unravels all. You should be celebrating. That crack is the beginning of your emancipation from my sister's control. She keeps you collared because she fears you. They all do. Sarah wants to hold you back from realizing your full potential, the way she tried to hold me back centuries ago.
I would not need this collar had I not been corrupted by your blood.
Is that what you believe? Oh, child. There is so much you must learn. But you would never believe me if I told you. Not here. Not now. You must discover those answers on your own. Once you're unshackled, you will finally be free to be yourself.
And who is that? Answer me!
Okay, well, I wonder, like, Hunter was injured, so...
Hunter, we have finished the symbiote sampling device. Come to the forge to have a look.
Peter, what's wrong?
Stark and Strange are deciding what to do about Eddie. You think they'd ask, you know, the only guy who gets what Eddie's going through.
That sucks, dude. You okay?
I'm fine. It's Eddie I'm worried about, as well as the rest of you. I guess I'm not qualified to handle this because I'm not an Avenger.
Men that powerful think they have all the answers.
Well, they're making a big mistake leaving the Venom expert out of their plan to stop Venom. I know how to get through to him, and how to keep him from hurting anyone. I'd never forgive myself if that happened.
You tell him, Peter.
Maybe I will.
Hey, can I ask
Alright,
a
so your
favor?
pet spelt Hellspawn. There's no chance she could snap, right? Wake up and go all demon dog on us? Charlie should be the least of your worries. I'm the one wearing the collar. Never. Charlie's pure heart keeps me from snapping most days.
Thanks, Hunter.
Alright, where's Magic? Oh, she's right behind me.
Yes?
I gave Tony a gift, Magic.
Huh. Of all the things to use magic for.
Hey, boss. I got something for you.
Alright, stick him with the pointy end. Then you'll probably want to run like hell. Alright, as the Darkhold is a book of evil and destruction, the Book of the Vishanti is a tome of light and creation. This time we put use to it. Forge's going to craft hero abilities. Alright.
Here you are, Hunter. One symbiote sampler. Hot off the old demonic presses.
That is not what I expected.
Yes, I for one am not going anywhere near that thing.
You're a doctor. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little needle.
That is most certainly not a needle.
Well, you say tomato, I say one gamma-infused arc-powered laser tomato. Either way, we're good to go. Now we just have to get close enough to Venom to use it.
And I suppose you have a plan for that too.
Actually, I don't. Been too busy wrangling our friendly Forge demon while ignoring Strange's advice in order to build a one-of-a-kind gamma-powered symbiote extractor that burns hot enough to pierce the sun. But basically, we just need to stick the pointy end in him and let the device do the rest. Once we jab that thing, the symbiote will be extracted and stored within the chamber. The fluid inside should maintain the sample's molecular integrity indefinitely. I based it on the saliva he left on you during that last round.
I see. And does Spider-Man, Peter, think it will actually work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I've kind of been keeping him out of the loop on this one. Look, Peter's a great kid. With a big heart. He looks at Venom and he doesn't see the same mucus monster we do. All he sees is Eddie Brock. From what he's told me, the two of them weren't exactly best friends before the symbiote got thrown into the mix. But that doesn't matter to Peter. It's not going to be easy to get that sample. We'll have to get real close. I know Peter would give anything, including his own life, to save Eddie. Guess I just don't want to see him distracted when the time comes. Look what happened to me with Bruce.
Venom is not Banner, Tony, and Peter is not you.
Well, that's the point. I look at Peter and I see, well, maybe the person I could have been if I didn't let money, fame, and my dad's war profiteering get the best of me. Maybe I just want to keep the kid a kid for as long as possible.
Tony.
End of the day, we gotta find Venom first before any of this matters. Given his symbiote is happily sliming its way across the 5 boroughs, it's gonna be hard getting any kind of reading on him with conventional means, as in the non-demonically possessed kind. Thankfully, there's always Auntie Caretaker and her magic mirror. I'd check in with her. Talk to you soon, Hunter.
Okie dokie. Well.
Hey, Hunter. Aim to the right. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Damn, dude. Alright. Give Hunter cards in the hand critical. All cards are critical when drawn for 2 turns. Oh, nice. Forceful knockback in any direction. Nearby enemies take 23 damage. Consume all heroism to deal damage 19 for each heroism. Well, that's interesting.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
23 for each. While in hand, reduce this card's cost by 1 each turn. And then exhaust. Oh, damn! 228. I could reduce the cost to 0. So it turns free, but it loses the heroism. This just does a bunch of extra damage. Yeah, I think I'm happy with these, because I think I could reduce this to 0 with, like, Nico or something. Okay, so I don't need to grab anything else. Let's see.
Good girl, Charlie.
I think it already gave me the arcane points for this, but I want to make sure.
I see Tony showed you his new toy.
He did.
He is so in love with his toys. I don't suppose he's given much thought as to who should get close enough to Venom to use it.
If anyone understands Venom, it is Peter. He might be a good candidate for this mission. The ability to put ourselves in our enemy's shoes can tell us where they have been, and where they are going.
Peter, interesting. His innate humanity and unwavering empathy for Eddie Brock's plight could make him an ideal candidate. This won't be figured out right now, but we should decide something soon. Time is of the essence. But I suppose you know that better than anyone. We will talk again soon.
Yes, we will, Dr. Strange.
How are you, Peter?
You tell me, Hunter. I'm out of the loop on everything. They're off discussing what to do about Venom, and no one has said a word to me about it.
Maybe they are trying to protect you, Peter. They see your youth and feel the need to shield you a bit.
I've saved the city I don't know how many times. What do I have to do to prove myself? Grow a goatee like Strange?
I do not think that is necessary.
Good, because it would be way too itchy under the mask.
I know it can be frustrating, but you should not waste time wallowing in it.
I know, I should be doing something, because right now I feel kind of useless. Maybe I'll use the forge to bake a loaf of sourdough. Really get in Stark's way until he notices me.
That'll do it.
If you want Stark to pay attention to you, there are better ways to make your point than making bread.
Well, I was kidding about that, but if you have suggestions...
Just walk up to him and suggest a way to help.
Okay, you've made your point. Fine. Maybe I'll speak up.
Excellent.
Just give me a bit. I'm a little rusty. The Sinister Six caused me to miss out on my speech class final.
You alright?
You
Ileana,
have problem?
I did this.
Why, hello, Hunter.
The caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is
I mean, what the fuck? Shit's bugged out. Alright. What does Captain America got?
I want to ask...
Alright, Limbo for the rest of the mission. 75 damage. Awesome. Got another Limbo's Grasp. Alright, Magic could tell immediately this was a trap. Whoever took Black Cat and Firestar left a note with an address on the ladder's kitchen counter. While Magic tried to devise a plan, Hellcat figured that sometimes the easiest way to fight a trap is to fall right into it and claw your way out. Magic and Hellcat did just that, found the address, and dropped through the roof right on top of the kidnapper, Typhoid Mary. The survivors of the Lilith worship cult hired to get rid of Hellcat. Magic fought Mary head-on until Hellcat released Black Cat and Firestar. At that point, Mary didn't like the odds and bailed.
Tony and Strange really need to figure out some sort of magical unfallen Control-Z button, and fast.
Tony, you could use some more stuff.
Tell me you found something good. Let's crunch the numbers. I'm sure Tony won't mind if I install XCOM on Central. It's for tactical... Pick your target, Hunter.
Alright, we got some new epic shit. Hell yeah.
Stay out of trouble.
We're missing something, Hunter. And the frustrating thing is it's happening right in front of us.
Where?
The Sanctum is filthy with Hydra. Too many of them. It wouldn't take many guards to secure the building. So the question is, what else are they doing in there?
There is only one way to find out for sure. And to do that, we need to get inside.
That's not going to happen until we get a sample from Venom.
Our list of problems continues to grow longer.
Well, we're not here for the easy stuff.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna go do the yard, and I'm already getting close to 30 minutes, so I'll do this stuff off camera. Okay, I'm just doing a side mission because it's already been 30 minutes, and if I do a story mission, it'll probably be an hour and a half. So, we're just going to destroy a Hydra device.
Hydra is already experimenting with more of those charges Faustus created. You need to put a stop to their little test. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
I was expecting a challenge.
Should get the blood pumping.
There's only one minion, it looks like. Hell yeah, I was hoping it would be that. Ooh. I don't know which will go first, red or... Oh, there's two snipers. Holy shit. Oh, wait. No, you're not a sniper.
Get him.
You had my complete confidence.
Alright, we got the red key card. Alright, anything we want to redraw? Nah.
They really want to get on my bad side.
Can't do much here.
Alright, dazed kinda sucks.
Shall we get on with it? Follow my movement. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Did I not get anything?
This won't end well for you.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Draw two cards. Thought I still had the other thing equipped.
You asked for it. Your mother.
So wait, was Winds of Watum? Was that an attack ability? how do you like that? Only have one card play left and a move.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Yeah, that one's a kick. So I should be able to hit him. Hopefully kill him.
They're mine.
Okay, and then you are gonna attack Hunter. Hunter can tank it. Is there anything we want to redraw? This is a good damage dealer. I don't know.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Something is wrong.
I'm out for reinforcing. Mother, protect us.
No issues so far.
Fucking finally.
It's on.
Oh, come on. Maybe this will spread them out a little better.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Shit.
Here it comes.
Impressive.
Finally, Hunter.
A moment.
This should aid me in my fight.
There we go. Perfect. Oh, there's 2 items I need to kill. Oh, shit.
You facing me.
Just wait until it's my turn.
You're in trouble now.
They haven't given up yet.
We stand with the mother.
That guy should bleed out, right? There we go.
Everything according to plan.
The light is on our side. The advantage is mine.
Playtime! Ought to make things interesting.
Oh, we got some quicks. Apply more bleed to him.
About time.
Now that was something.
Not quite. There we go.
Leave some for the rest of us.
That's the spirit.
Oh, this is free.
Watch close.
I am impressed.
Okay. Either of those could kill him. Would have been nice to delay reinforcements, but
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
You should have brought more help.
So we got one hero there. This will give me more. Rather draw some cards.
The light will heal you. Their time is short.
The hunter's legend grows before our very eyes.
Your time has come.
Alright, Strange. Need to shove. Get you out of there.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
We're probably not going to kill anyone else other than him. So let's delay reinforcements.
Regroup for position, Tango. We're all gonna time for the riddle.
I'll return the favor in kind.
We're on top of it.
Get our 4 card plays. That'll be nice at least. Sure, nobody has bleed.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Let's do this. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
I mean, this thing was damaged this turn, right? But it doesn't look like it's doing anything. This isn't quite gonna do it either. Alright, Hunter. Delay him. These are just attacks.
I'll put this to good use. This shouldn't take too long.
Oh, no more reinforcements.
I'm on it. You kissed the mother with that mouth? time to bleed.
Man, that does a lot of damage.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Come get it.
Run back and forth.
That was really something.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Give him a good shove. Give him a Winds of Watum.
Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally. Let me show you the way.
And then we can finish it off. Finish off the other device, I mean.
Wake up with a slight headache.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Okay, not a bad mission. I didn't get that attack with the damage to block as early as I would have liked, but whatever, it still worked out in the end. Blade can do some pretty crazy damage to a single target. But with that, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.